Alrighty. Should be live, if I'm not mistaken. Everything looks good. Welcome! Welcome. You get chat going so that people can chat without worry. Check on the Discord. Looks good. Alright. Love it when stuff works. Okay, chat should be working for when people start rolling in. Welcome! Welcome. Today's plan is a pretty simple one. We're just going to be playing a Five Nights at Freddy's Fangame that I have not played in years. And even then, I don't think I played through the whole thing. I played through, like, one part, and then I kind of just never played it again. A little awkward in that regard, but nah. Not every series works out. But I actually really like this game, so I thought, you know what? I'll give it another shot. So we're gonna see how that goes. Will I regret that decision? Will I not regret that decision? Time will tell. Time will tell. Hopefully it ends up being a good choice. One can hope. Hey, this is one of my favorite FNAF fan games of all times, Mr. Moonpie. Okay. I do want to say, there is a newer version of it than the one we're going to be playing today. There's basically three versions of this fan game. There's the original Five Nights with Mac Tonight. There's Five Nights with Mac Tonight Remastered. And there's Five Nights with Mac Tonight, I believe it's 2nd Anniversary Edition. We're going to be playing Remastered, because I just think, personally, it's a bit better. Just in the sense that, if I recall, 2nd Anniversary only lets you play via, like, a custom night sort of thing. You unlock characters as you go. That's fine and all, but I much prefer the whole night system of the usual FNAF fan game, so I figure this is a bit better for what I want to go with, so that is the plan. Anyway, hopefully everyone's doing well so far today. I guess to start off, make a bit of small talk. I hope this stream goes well. I have concerns, but mainly with me being bad. Because if I do worse enough, we could be stuck on a night for a while. Oh, that would be so awkward. That would be so awkward. On the bright side, we should have plenty of time tonight to play this, since I usually think things for like 3 hours at most, like, or rather at least, words. But, point being, these streams are never that short, so theoretically, that should be enough time to beat this. We'll see. Will I play the whole series on multiple fan game streams or no? Also, you really need to try out Five Nights at Sonic's Maniac Mania or Five Nights at Sonic's 3 Reburn next fan game stream. I mean, maybe. Again, Maniac Mania, I looked at it, it's very Ultimate Custom Night-esque. And while it's fine, I get it. It looks cool. It just... I feel like the only goal I could come up with for that one is beating, like, the given max mode challenges and challenges in general. And while that would be cool for a while, I feel like for me, if there isn't, like, I guess a story to keep me hooked, I found my patience for stuff kind of goes down. If that makes sense. In terms of, like, getting frustrated, and it's a video game. It's supposed to be fun. I don't know. I'll think about it. I might try Reburn. Just because it also helps to have a general progression. I don't know. I'm at this point just spouting words. Also, I see Not Real Name in the chat. Welcome. Good to see you as always. And And alright, I think that's enough talking. Let's get the game up. Stop playing the Mac Tonight ad. Only to hear the Mac Tonight ad moments later, because if I recall, it's on the main menu too. I'm great at this whole thing, you know? Planning. Alrighty, let me get this set up to capture the game. We'll see if that works. Hopefully it does. Well, okay, right now it's just pulling a black box. It's not exactly what I'm going for, but, you know, we'll figure it out. Let me just make the window smaller. And let's see if this works once I turn on the actual game. That would be ideal. Did I get stuck on the Chris Knight, if you know who he is? I know who he is. I never made it that far. I forget how far I got, to be honest, but I know I was fairly early in the game. Either night 1 or night 2. So I was either on night 2 or night 3, depending on which ones I beat. Anyway. Oh, okay, so this is just the legitimate size of the window. Okay. Make that bigger. Because that's not correct. I want it to not be this size. Let's do that. There we go. The first game I played that doesn't let me just have it in 1080p off the bat. Oh well. As long as things work. Which I guess is why everything's awkwardly resizing. That makes sense. Still, we'll deal with it. As long as things continue to work. Okay, that is unfortunate. Why are you gonna put all my windows in the wrong place? Now I can't tell if everything's working still. I have to check on my phone. Bro. You can still see chat, which is the important thing. But I also think I need to make it a bit quieter. Because right now it's peaking the limit. And I don't like it when games do that. Let's make it slightly quieter. Let's go like there. Let me move this. Hopefully it'll stay where it is. I can't confirm it will. Time will tell. Time will tell. Anyway. Let's try this again. Well, now chat's covered. It's going very smoothly, as you can see. The chat's the one that I kind of need, game. Please stop. Okay. Theoretically, I just need to have it set to my browser first, and that'll make it work. Okay, yeah, we're good. I can see chat. We will manage. Hopefully. Maybe. I don't know. I'm scared. A fun fact. Oh, well, let's read the newspaper. Local McDonald's restaurant in need of security guard to work the night shifts through the week due to odd behavior going on overnights. The McDonald's recently has, well as having a new set of animatronic characters that need to be maintained. McDonald's is not responsible for injury or dismemberment. Salary includes $20.50 an hour. Got the coffee stain covering the phone number. Nice touch. Nice touch. Let me real quick pull up the stream on my phone. Just so I can inspect to see if things up. No! No, don't start! No! I'll have to press 1 to answer the call. I've made this mistake before. I once went into this without realizing I needed to do that. That was a big mistake. That was a terrible mistake. Oh. Okay. Kinda like that. Alright, let's listen to the phone guy.
This is Chris here. You may remember me. I'm the manager. I'm the manager here at this Macca's. Again, I'd just like to thank you for
this is bad.
seeing as how no one else would.
This is bad.
This position is very big and important to all of us here.
Alright.
The events that took place.
Checked a few things. See, this game's a bit awkward to stream.
We mostly think it's vandals breaking.
I think it's fine.
Seeing as how in the mornings we would find them out of place.
Hey, yeah, that's not the reasoning, buddy. Okay, so we got this system. I remember this. Our systems can break. And I believe this last button, the drive away, is for the... whatchamacallit?
You may have heard of him or not, but that doesn't matter right now.
It's for the drive-thru. That's the word. Right over here, we got a window. We gotta pay attention to that. Very flashing lighty.
But just in case, we aren't super sure, but just in case, we have a
You repeated yourself.
plays music throughout the day. So if anything happens, just play that sound and they'll think it's still daytime.
Okay.
Expecting them to behave in such a way because we aren't expecting them to behave in such a way.
Okay, even oh.
So you'd expect them to be shut off.
I think that's a character moving.
System corrupts it all. That penalty
There you are! Hiya, buddy!
around the building in case of any
Oh, that's not good.
can take time to repair.
That's not good.
There is also a drive-through window. You obviously
Emerald, do you think Mac tonight should come back in real life, or do you think something like this will happen?
so if you do happen to see
Oh.
activating some sound through the speakers inside, you know, where people talk.
I think it would be cool if he came back. I think he's a nice character.
I think that's about all that you need to
But I rather doubt he would.
know in the morning.
Just because he's... Unfortunately, people started kind of taking the character and relating it to more unsavory things. I don't remember exactly what, but I remember like learning about it a while ago. And yeah, it's unfortunate, but that's what happened. Anyway. So yeah, that's the gist of things. For this first night, we need to be watching where Mac goes. He's over here. And then just in general, if he shows up at the door, play sound. If he shows up the drive-thru, drive away. Simple as that. And that's the first night. I know things get more complicated as we go along, so we'll get to that when we get to that. Way to make me nervous, game. Yeah, very easily could this be bad. Another thing I know about this game. Some characters only show up through the little doorway in the back, which it might have been good if I had shown my cursor now that I think about it. Then again, I can't guarantee it would have been accurate. Oh, where'd you go? I didn't see you in any of the important spots, but you're downstairs. That's bad. I believe technically the better strategy would be have it constantly on the speaker. And realistically, I should do that, because Mac's up here, top right. But I don't know, I want to get a look at him. The first night. We could probably manage. Listen, Mac, I'd rather you didn't stop on by. It would be much appreciated. Oh, goodness. Where did you go? Just realized I'm on the wrong floor. Okay, so you're in that area. Are you going outside? Honestly, I think we might need to stop looking at him at this point. Because if he shows up at the door, I need to have the speaker ready. We can't just not have the speaker ready. That would be terrible. I would have immediate regrets. Oh. So let's see. I don't think Mac can show up back here on the right. I know some of the characters can. And if they do, it's the same thing, just press the sound system. The only downside to that is they don't open this door and therefore are silent. So it's basically a game of pay attention to this and pay attention to the drive-thru because both are silent. And both are bad. Since, you know, I'd rather not have my face torn apart. That'd be nice. I don't think Mac can come through this area. I'm a bit unclear. I'm also questioning if the whole flashing was necessary, but eh. If it works, I suppose. Okay, that is drive away. So that's, yeah, he went to the drive-thru. We were fine for the most part. That's good. That's good. I distinctly remember playing this, though. And I assumed I had time to look around and I could press 1 whenever I wanted to start the call. Not the case! You wait too long, the call just goes away. So that was fun to learn. Is he... Where is Mac? Okay, so you're back toward the beginning. That's good. That's good. We should have time then. I don't know if he has enough time to even make it back to the office. Emerald, I forgot to tell you on the Great Time Trio stream, but how would you rate it from 1 to 10? Also, how would you rate the fights from easiest to hardest? I'll probably respond to that after the night's done, just because if I try and respond now while focusing on this, my response is either going to be very choppy, or I'll end up dying. Well, I guess not, we never got attacked, but you know what I mean. If he had shown up. So that's night 1. I think we get a between night cutscene. There's story.
Chris, what can I help you with?
Well, lately I've been wanting to ask about payment.
What do you mean?
Well, so far my daughter and I are dealing with very little money, mainly affected by taxes and whatnot.
So this is the
She's
voice of our
currently going
phone
through
guy.
some infection or disease. I don't know what it is, but it seems fatal. However, I don't have enough to pay the hospital to get her checked out. I was hoping for maybe a raise or at least something to help me out with her.
Rough.
Well, Chris, I'd love to help, but so far even we have a low budget as well right now, and the McDonald's will be closed until
Yeah, it's awkward.
What do you mean? What's going on?
Oh boy.
Well, seeing how those Mac Tonight commercials recently aired, we got more attention from the locals, and seeing how people love the characters, I thought I'd order the place with fresh new animatronic characters to keep the customers entertained and to bring in more people.
But how does this include McDonald's being shut down until...
We have to work on building improvements, new stages, lighting, furniture,
pain.
all sorts.
Poor guy.
This can take weeks because of delivery and maintenance, and due to this, it's left this place with a little amount of money.
It sucks.
So I'm deeply sorry, Chris, but you'll have to find some other way to gain profit until this place is finished.
You've got to be kidding! This is the only job I could get! All the other jobs rejected me!
You'll have to see what you can do, Chris. I'm sorry.
So yeah, we're gonna get these little in-between cutscenes from both of it. Get a bit of lore! Nonetheless, that is night 1. Not bad so far, but I think night 2 gets a little more complicated. We will see. I forget if this night system, like, some fan games follow the usual just 5 nights, that's all. So this could be one of the fan games that does 6 nights, in which case pain. I hope not. We'll see. Because I imagine already 5 nights is going to be overwhelming. A 6th night would just be pain. Oh yeah, I forgot to answer the question. The Great Time Trio, I'd say, as far as the rating goes... probably a solid 8. I love all the little animations and fun little details they threw in. As for what the fights from, like, least difficult to most difficult? Also, play the call.
Right. Hello again?
I'd have to think about that one. I don't know if I can answer that one necessarily right now.
Hardly anything happens on the first night, now does it?
Especially if I haven't played all the fights yet. I think I'll probably give my thoughts at the end when I play it for the 3rd time. Because I have one more, at least 1 or 2 more battles. I forget how much is left.
You can trigger the vent to let out a lot of heat, and the heat can cause the metal surroundings to become really hot. So of course he's going to get away from that to avoid circuitry damage. Don't worry though. I doubt the circuit.
Let's listen to the phone call, because we need to know what we're doing.
Speaking of damage, beware of using the vent, which was why the vent was open in the first
Jeez!
place.
Already! Okay! Probably have this open then.
I know, the equipment we have here isn't that powerful.
Oy.
Be all that you need to know. See you in the morning.
Okay. So this night introduces, I think, the Hamburglar it was in the original. So, yeah. I vaguely remember. Oh my god, go away! Yeah, he is so much more active than the last night. That's not great. I think I'm mainly worried about some of the later nights, because I recall The only way to deal with characters is the drive away button and the speakers, and then for like Hamburglar, it's the vent. So heat it up. Oh my god, go away! Stop it! As I was saying, that's the only way to deal with those ones, but there's one who doesn't directly kill you. I think it was Grimace, if I'm not mistaken. His mechanic was very different in the original. I don't know if it's the same thing, and I don't remember necessarily what it is. So that'll be fun to learn about later. Okay.
Here I come. Whoa, 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 whoa.
That's him. That's the Hamburglar. Okay. I'm concerned. Please don't. I beg. But yeah, we generally don't need to monitor the cameras for this. In fact, that can be hazardous because we need to have the speaker system available at all times. If we could do it from any camera, maybe I'd look around more because it's just cooler that way. But yeah, I don't know. Let's see. Are we anywhere near the vent yet? Not that I'm seeing. It's 3 AM and so far we've only been attacked by Mac. I feel like that'll change, but at the very least we have that, if nothing else. Oh, okay, Hamburglar's on the way. That's good to know. Gotta be careful. I think he makes a sound, though, so I'm not too worried. Just need to click this camera. So at least I have that. We are solidly... For the great taste! I love that that's the sound clip. That's just great. Don't think they're in the vent yet. I would have heard the sound. Yeah, they're going toward it, but they're not there yet. Okay. It looks like Mac takes a bit longer to reach the door. Can't see him. That's annoying. That's the sound! Gotcha! I was wondering if I'd hear it. So yeah. It's basically just for now, hear sound, do corresponding action. Or I guess we should with the drive-thru. It's a different story, but the point is, we don't have any characters that throw a wrench in that yet. I don't know when that happens. Five Nights with Mac Tonight really got popular because of the Next Genius. So many awesome memes. I guess that makes sense. I want to say I've watched them before, but it's been long enough. I don't really remember offhand. Partner, what the heck is this? Oh, you know, it's a McDonald's. Casual McDonald's. No biggie. Hamburglar's already on the way again. That's fun. We're also at 5 AM.
Don't take my burgers.
Yes. They don't always do their little sound cue, but sometimes. I'm assuming Hamburglar will still make the sound every time. I don't... In most cases, I remember that being the case. I don't think he ever is just silent. That would be dumb. Let's not be murdered. Okay, everybody's coming. That's fun. Love that for me. Please stop. The way you kind of just had a mini heart attack because they attacked one after another. I think you can kind of see the vibe of the stream so far. Oh boy. Alright, let me just make this work. Okay, I think I'm going to make this window smaller just so it's a little easier for me to see stuff. Realistically, I can just do this. That'll work. We'll move this one all the way over here. Hopefully that'll allow me to see my entire stream layout. Well, also seeing chat. We'll see. Oh, it played the cutscene. No!
This will be the second time I've lost someone so close to me.
Ah,
Bastard. Ordering them pieces of
I
junk
messed
just
up.
for his greed of
I
money.
messed up. I'm sorry,
And no one could
chat.
help me get enough to get her
I'm
sorted.
sorry.
I'll make him pay the price. Show him how I feel. How she feels.
I mean, I think you get the
Turn his
idea.
back on us.
Daughter died because the McDonald's closed temporarily. We got lore. We got lore. Make this window smaller. I can. That's probably for the best for this stream, so I'll do that. And there we go. That's more like what I'd like. Okay. Things can work. This game has lore. Yep. Oh my god, Chris changed their profile picture to McDonald's worker. Goodness. At least I think that's what it is. It is a bit small. Oh. It's basically McDonald's with animatronics who want to make you into a Big Mac and the rest of you into a Happy Meal. Oh, great. Oh. So far we're on night 3. I don't know who gets introduced from this point onward. I know the characters. I don't know what order they come in from. So, we'll see. I imagine things are going to start ramping up now, because that's usually what night 3s do. There are seldom ever an easy night 3. But you know, who knows? Maybe we'll get lucky. Probably not. Okay. Night 3. We are making surprisingly swift progress. So that's nice. Alrighty. First of all, pull up the speaker. More often than not, we're gonna need that. Alright. Also, if it's a message, why does it never just... Why does it ring? Yep.
Anyways, upon checking the place again, we noticed that Grimace was in a place too. But the thing about Grimace is he tends to be...
Not Grimace, no.
For example, we would find him standing in the kitchen with his really weird stare. Very creepy. As well as once finding him in there, the systems didn't really seem to function properly, so it's best to keep him away from the kitchen. To allow this, we installed a button on the first floor corner camera on your monitor. If you see him moving in that room at all, be sure to deactivate it. Because if he leaves that room, you cannot send him back. Be very cautious about this as he is in your room. He can bugger up real quick. Also, before I let the call end there, we've been hearing rather strange noises around the corner area of the second floor. We don't know if it's just creaking or actual growling coming from there. Check that area, will you? We just think it's some old part of the building. Can't be so sure, right?
Okay.
Alright. Have a nice night.
I'll pause him a bit quiet. It's a bit hard to hear him over the ambience. Anyway. Apparently, I know... Okay. Can you not? I'm trying to set up my cameras. Goodness. Where? There he is. So this guy moves! Gotta disable it. So occasionally we're gonna have to check on him, and otherwise we're just gonna have to act fast on the other two. Oh, this stinks. This stinks. Oh, I hate that. Oh, I hate that. Oh. Nope, stop it. Yeah, he's pretty active then. If he's... I don't think any of the characters that show up at the actual counter are active yet, but I don't really know that. I hate this. I hate this. Okay. So I gotta check fairly often. Okay, at least he occasionally has voice lines. He doesn't always, though. So you can't rely on that. Oh. You are joking. Stop it. Okay. At least we have the other two down. We just need to go back to the second floor if... Stop it. I think the fact that I'm occasionally getting audio cues for Grimace, as opposed to just... like, before I've even checked, means I need to be checking more often. Ugh, this stinks. This stinks. I don't like it. I don't like it. Stop it. Remiss. Ugh. Oh my god. Yeah, that's gonna be so stressful. I hate that for me. Hate that for me. No, it's not great. I also deactivated for no reason because I... Okay! You're also active. Gotcha! Jeez. I just broke everything. I got jump scared so hard, I guess I pressed the freaking tab button. I was not ready for Ronald. I don't know if I could do that. Like, the way I was doing it, that might not work. You need to be way faster. So either I need to be clicking faster, or I don't know. He didn't talk about Ronald. No, he did not. I saw him, because I knew about that, but oh my god, I was not ready. Oh my god, I was not ready. Oh. That isn't Ronald McDonald, that's Roongle McDoongle. I feel like mentioning the fact that it's a character that's silent is pretty important, phone guy. Oh. Oh. That gave me a mini heart attack. Okay, you're a thing. Got it. I was close. I had the speaker button on screen. It was just a moment too late. I think the moment is because once I see a character, I kind of enter fight or flight. So that's good because I'll act fast. But on the downside, that also means generally I'm fighting against the whole... My hand becomes shaky, basically. So clicking accurately becomes really hard. Oh no. If there was a button on my keyboard or something, that'd be easy. I think I legitimately am just gonna have to check on Grimace. Not less. But I think I need to leave the camera by default on the first floor. Unfortunately, that makes me more vulnerable to the drive-thru. But at least getting to the drive-thru defense is easier. This is still gonna suck. I'm Kraus Deltaroon. The McDougall's worker. God, that was tough to read. Apparently, Chris is just really getting into character. Oh, as you can see, this game's very easy, as you can see. Oh boy. So we are going to have to leave it on the second floor, because I can't click that fast. Which sucks, because that means we're going to have to, like, manually go check on Grimace occasionally. It's an extra step. So realistically, not that bad, but... you don't really need to hear the phone call again. We'll just stick as we are. These people aren't too active off the bat. I don't like it. It's stressful. How do I deactivate? Am I dumb? I don't think deactivating without reason has too big a consequence. I think it just has a cooldown, so you can't do it too often. But I don't know why my brain hits deactivate instead of floor. It's a big mistake to be making. Okay, Mac is moving. take it slower unless there's a threat. Gotta keep an eye out on this counter, though. Because Ronald doesn't show up at the door. That's why he killed me. It's a little hard to tell, but he shows up behind the counter, which is not ideal. Even, you know... that is... he's just silent. That's the thing. Still no Grimace yet. The last time he started around 1 AM, so it would not shock me. Okay. Oh. That... no. Okay, someone else moved. Really cannot linger on the cameras, though, because they are persistent. You're going to make it Mac tonight, huh? Okay, that's good for you, but just make it Mac tonight somewhere else and not in my office. Please? Thanks. That is you. You know that. So Grimace is active now. Okay, that sucks, but not the end of the world. Not yet, anyway. No, not really. Stop it. Last time it was around 3 that Ronald showed up. I'm constantly paranoid of that. Apologies if I'm a bit quiet. This is just super stressful. Don't like it. I took a bit too long on that one. Ronald could easily have shown up. It just doesn't tell you. It's awful. Why would you do this? I get the feeling we're eventually going to be seeing... Okay. Hamburglar dealt with. Feel a little better given that. Of course, this camera's returned to static the moment I want to check them. Stop it! Ah! Don't. Ronald is the most stressful part of this whole thing. Pretty sure. Dang it! Dang it! Dang it! That was poor timing. I don't know how you do this. Either you have to click faster to deal with Ronald, in which case, pain, or... oh... we got farther, but clearly that strategy doesn't work with the drive-thru. Clearly. I saw him. I was just a moment too late. I think legitimately I just need to click faster to deal with Ronald. I think that's legitimately all I have at this point. Because... yeah, I don't know. That was terrible. That was not good. I'm trying to think. Because on the one hand, I know where all the cameras are out now. Top right is Grimace on the first floor. And then on the second floor we have bottom right is Mac. And top right is the Hamburglar. or rather, the vent and audio systems respectively. Ugh. I think ideally I would leave it on Grimace, because then we're spending as little time like that as possible. Because with the current system, I spend a lot more time on the camera, and that's what got us killed. Max showed up while I was busy. And I feel like the kill timer for that area might be slightly shorter. That or we just got severely unlucky and he showed up right at the worst possible time. Either way, I think I have to go back to the risky strategy of just having the camera set on Grimace. I don't like it, because that means Ronald can become a big problem. But I think we have to. I think we have to. We could also leave it set up so it's on Grimace, but on the second floor. Because then I just have to click over to the given camera we need to, and then I can set it back. So we'll see. I have a few ideas, I just don't like any of them. So I think we'll leave the camera on Grimace. But we're also going to leave it set to the second floor so that I can click onto the speaker camera a lot easier. We're gonna hope that works. Because as long as I don't switch cameras, I imagine I can still press deactivate. Either way, having multiple floors for this, hey, don't like it. How dare you? Oh, how are we only 40 minutes into the stream? Please help me. Please help me. This hurts. My sanity. Alrighty, let's try this again. Okay. So we're gonna leave it like this. We can immediately click over to a given camera if we need it. Otherwise, just deactivate Grimace as necessary. We don't need phone guy. Chris, as his name is. Okay, so this is going to be a lot more efficient, I feel like. I'm glad I thought to do this, because it's going to make a world of difference, I imagine. Provided settling back on Grimace's camera doesn't take me too long. That's the thing. That is the thing. Okay, max out. Here it is, voice line. I don't know if Grimace becomes active until 1 AM. I don't want to test it, but that might be the case. Well, now it's 1 AM, so it doesn't matter. The nights in this game feel very quick. No, not particularly, Hamburglar. Grimace is still in place. That's good. Grimace is the biggest problem. If it wasn't for him, this would just be pretty standard. We just include a silent character. That's fine. I don't mind that. But this isn't that. You can't have the cameras where you want them. That's the thing that's making this garbage. For me. Not for them. For them, it's making it great. Somehow Grimace has not moved. I'm a little shocked. Okay, I deactivated him. As long as they don't double team me, that's where things would get problematic. Is it? Yeah, it does. Oh my god, I just realized that was you in the other position. Oh, I didn't like that. Did not like that. Stop it. Mac. Stop it. Everyone stop it. Gonna make it Mac tonight? Shocking. Who could have guessed? Oh. Hate this job. It's not worth it. Why am I working here? Ronald.
See where I hide what I see.
I'm trying my hardest. Really am. Hopefully Hamburglar. I think that's the correct setup. Hey. Don't want to be here. Don't want to be here. This place sucks. McDonald's is bad. Let me leave. If Ronald wasn't silent, this would be so easy. It is mostly Grimace, though. Oh my god, click the camera! Oh my god. Hate. Hate. Hate! What? Oh my god, it's broken. It's broken. I forgot that can happen! Why? It's hard enough as it is. McDonald's is bad, unlike McDougal's. McDougal's is the best fast food place ever. Okay. Ah! The speaker system is broken. That's what happened there. I entirely forgot that can happen. I don't know if it functions like FNAF 3. Because I think in FNAF 3, you can repair systems in advance to kind of like reset the amount of times you can use it. I don't know if this one operates on that same idea. Because if so, that means I just have to throw in the occasional repair. Like maybe after I use the system. But the thing about doing that is, it's just, Emerald, are you going to do night 6 and maybe something on custom night? I don't know at this point. Because the thing about FNAF stuff, it just gets very stressful very fast. And this one in particular is proving difficult, obviously. Oh my god, I'm not managing night 3. That's not a great sign, because at the very least, there's night 4 with the same characters. If not, there's also night 5, and night 6 is the Chris night. I don't remember what it is, in terms of, like, which night is which. At least there's night 4? I don't know, night 5 might also feature the whole gang. Oh no. Pain. I am in pain. I don't want to do this. Should I try periodic repairs? See if that's good enough? Because I think the strategy was working, it's just... there's a lot still. I can periodically repair stuff. The only downside to that is it kinda... I don't know. I don't know if it makes a difference. If it doesn't make a difference, I'm just gonna die again. If I'm intended to notice that a game system is broken, we are screwed across everything. Because my whole strategy is ignoring the other 2 cameras. I would have to throw in checking on them. And that's... I don't like that. I wish I knew. I wish I knew. We're gonna try it the way I've described. Just periodic repairs whenever we have a moment in the office. So we're gonna hope. If it doesn't work, I will cry. I don't want to go back. FNAF stresses me out. Particularly if I'm not doing particularly well. Like right now. Darn it all. Night 3. Night 3. So far has been a bit of a bully. Bit of a bully. Okay, so yeah, vent repair and speakers repair. We need to have both working. Ideally. I don't wanna. Why are you like this? What? There. That's how I intend to have the camera layout. Okay, so these guys are not playing nice anymore. They are just entirely terrible now. At least Ronald doesn't tend to show up till 3. I have that going for me. I also haven't timed out like how long a given night is. I don't know what Mac just said. Something about 6 a.m. Maybe something along the lines of you'll never reach 6 a.m. I'm not sure. 1 a.m. It must be active any time now. That's fun. Not really, Hamburglar. Not really. We haven't used the system yet, so there's not much point in repairing anything. Well, I guess I could have seen how long it takes. In hindsight. Too late now! Everybody's out. Hearing little sounds in the background. Not a big fan. Okay. Grimace is being surprisingly still. Which... You know, he's welcome to do so. Oh, well, okay. So much for that. He's active. Which is certainly a thing. Drive away. That doesn't use a system, so I'm imagining we're fine still. Came right to the door, Mac. Right to the door. At least Grimace seems to give you a bit of reaction time. I don't like what sounds... I think that's Ronald's voice, actually. The weird groaning. I think. Maybe Ronald's path is just longer. That'd be nice.
Don't take my burgers.
I'm just... I've only used the speakers once. Which... Oh my god, what? If I click properly... It's just the word dinner. Cool, Mac. Not gonna lie, I don't want to have dinner here. Speaker repair. Okay, you can just do it. That's good to know. All sounds. Bad sounds. Don't like the sounds. Kind of just running on the assumption that what I'm doing is working. I think Mac's is going to show up at the door. Just seems that way. No. Oh my god. Okay. Thank God you can do multiple things. I could have died there. That... nearly terrible. Oh my god. Please let me win.
Don't take my burgers.
That's not the sound. Please just hit 6 a.m. Let's go! Oh! Stress! Stress! Definition of this game. Oh. Huh. What now?
Chris? You don't look so good. Are you okay? Look, if you're still holding a grudge over the McDonald's being shut down, just get over it already. I've told you before I can't raise your pay. Now if you leave, I'm trying to get planning done here.
I refuse to leave. I'm here to remind you that when I told you about what my daughter was going through with her disease those days ago, they can't do anything about it now. It's too late.
Look, just keep your distance away from me, okay? Look, I said I can't do anything now. What is there I could have done?
Your greed.
Oh my god, did
It's your greed that helped cause this. If you didn't spend all that money towards improvements, you could have helped me out. But you didn't. No one did!
Look, I was hoping it would have been the best for all of us. This could have gotten us a chance to make...
I don't want to hear that crap!
No, wait,
oh boy.
Chris,
Murder! Goodness. Goodness.
You've now paid the price with your life. I guess that makes sense.
Maybe Ari just died another way. Not sure.
The animatronics. They've been delivered to a warehouse that's not far from here. Being stored there until the building is ready for them. If I recall, this place is recruiting. I think it's time for a trip.
So he's just a zombie, I guess. Not wrong, not wrong. It does. He is seemingly a zombie, if anything. Oh, my heart! Oh, what is Night 4 gonna possibly hold on. I legitimately want to know. I don't want any more surprises like Ronald McDonald was. 5 Nights with Mac night. So night 4. Can I look at it between games? Not really. Let me see. The wiki's mostly just showing, whatchamacallit, stuff about the original game, which is not really what I need. Complicated. That's what this is. Complicated. Let me just... I want to figure this out beforehand, because I did not like being surprised by Ronald. Night 4 introduces Mayor McCheese as the next genius calls him Cheeseface. He'll come through the drive-thru. So he's just another drive-thru character? Basically? Okay. I think my usual strategy should work for that. We will see. I'm still scared. Oh, I feel like as a FNAF game, if there's one thing to get right, it's tension. And oh my god, this game gets tension right. Jeez. Oh. I do not want. I do not want. Let me see what he looks like, because it seems like his gimmick is supposed to be that he's harder to see, but I think what I was looking at is just his mechanic in the first game. I don't know how hard it would be to see him in that kind of background, because it's not like dark out or anything. It's a whole lit up bit. Let me see. Outside. No, it doesn't show me his sprites. Why not? No, gather. There we go. Because, like, in the original, he goes outside. Oh, it doesn't show his pose at the... Oh, no, there we go. I see it. Oh, he's not that subtle. I don't know why it's like, he's more subtle at the window in that one. He's really not. I don't see an image of him at the window. That's not great. I only see it for the original game. Not gonna lie, I was kinda hoping I could get a visual, know what he looks like. Game Y. Oh, no. Hopefully I can recognize him easily, I guess. That's about all I really can do, because there's so much else I have to deal with. Why you do this? I'm still so relieved. There was that one moment where I accidentally clicked on the vent repair. I did not need to repair the vent. I needed to freaking get rid of Mac. So I'm glad it still let me click the drive-thru while that was running. I was so prepared to just assume, well, crap, I'm dead because I clicked the wrong button. I'm gonna look this up now. Is this the last character to get introduced? Is night 5... Please tell me it's the special night. I beg. Night 5... Nope, doesn't introduce a new enemy, but the enemies prior get more active. Unless that's, again, it doesn't say which it pertains to. That's fun. I don't really do FNAF fan game stuff. Only one I've seen besides this game is the Joy Creation. That's fair, honestly. I play this mostly just because I find this sort of thing entertaining. But I recognize it's not necessarily everyone's thing. I just need a moment to, like, process and calm down. Because that was a lot. Let me just check. I want to have a look at night 5 just to make sure it is just the usual group, because I don't want to go into this unprepared. But I'm pretty sure night 6 is the one with Chris, which kind of sucks. That means there's a night that gets worse. You know, as if I'm not struggling enough. But looks fairly certain that I'm dealing with everybody. Yep, night 5 is also just them. Darn it all! No! Oh, that means we still have 2 more nights to go as opposed to the hopeful one. Blue dude, bro, I fell asleep and woke up at like midnight, bro. Oh, that's rough. On the sleep schedule, that's rough. That's not, yeah. I'm reassured by the fact that Mayor McCheese is just gonna go to the window. On the other hand, I'm concerned. Pain. All I know is pain. And you haven't even played any of the FNAF games by FNAF World, so I'm not going to try any of the fan games. That's honestly fair, yeah. That makes sense. That is understandable. Oh, it's also 12:39 a.m. for you. Surprised you're actually on, then. I'm a weirdo who doesn't have time during the day to catch streams, but like I stream pretty late and usually pretty consistently. I'm surprised. Okay. I'm gonna check one more thing, and then I'm gonna start exposing myself to the pain and suffering of night 4. I'm nervous. You only got into the FNAF because of the confusing lore. I'm sure many can relate to you on that one. I'm very sure. Okay. Oh, I forgot I have to minimize the chat thing first. Otherwise I can't see anything. The joys of trying to stream this. The joys. Okay, everything still works. That's good. That's good. But nowadays it's gotten too confusing. Honestly, fair. I've kind of just stopped with the lore. Because like at a certain point it becomes like, well, why bother? It makes very little sense at this point. Okay. No more delaying. Let's enter night 4 and hope my strategy still holds up, because I am so screwed if not. Alrighty. Night 4. Mayor McCheese.
You have one new message. To listen to your messages, press 1. First, new message.
Alright, phone guy. Help me out here.
Over there at the moment, but no idea if it's you causing these odd animatronic behaviors, which we keep finding every morning, or there's something up with these guys that we weren't told about or not ordering.
Okay.
Better not pay full price for animatronics that don't even work. The animatronic Birdie was known to get a bit glitchy lately upon setting her up in her area, so we had to put her in storage until further notice. Storage is located in the hallway, double set of doors to the left. It is mainly Birdie's fault that the systems haven't been working, because whenever she's around it causes it to go haywire. It's hard with this budget, seeing as a lot of it went into the animatronics and its decorations around this place. Just look. We trust you on this.
Oh,
But come on, make sure the animatronics are all right overnight. And if they're out of place in the upcoming morning, put them back in place, please. We can't afford broken animatronics in a restaurant that hasn't even opened yet. We can't afford broken animatronics in a restaurant that hasn't even been reopened
Yeah.
yet. Get it sorted. See you later.
To return the call to your normal call rate, press hash.
So, I just heard the concerning news that Birdie might be a factor. Don't like that. For my life.
Don't take my burgers.
Chat, do you happen to know if Birdie's active or not? I'm scared. I was under the impression it was just Mayor McCheese. This would imply not. Birdly. No. Birdie. Apparently messes with systems. I don't exactly know how you deal with that. Okay, there's Mayor McCheese.
Here I come. Whoa.
Pretty obvious, at least. No one's shown up yet, which is nice. I'm nervous. Chat does not seem to know. That's fantastic for me. Love that for my life. Okay, that was you.
Wanna see where I hide this?
Oh my god. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Night 7, main villain, Karen. You can't win. Birdie something I need to worry about? I don't know. That's the main thing stressing me at the moment. I can't tell. Hold on, I need to look this up. Hold on. I cannot be worried about if another character's gonna show up in the middle of the night again. I refuse. 5 nights. I'm gonna check on my phone this time so we can just hear the music. Birdie. Okay, Birdie is in the game. Behavior. She becomes active in night 4. No! It's in the hallway. Unlike all other characters, Birdie will make her way until she reaches the vent room. When she's there, she'll disable overheating. When this happens, the player must go to the control panel and click on Vent Heating Repair option to lure her and reset her. No. Thanks, phone guy, for not telling me about Birdie. Great, so I would have died to Hamburglar, probably. Honestly, as far as strategies go, maybe when dealing with drive-thru animatronics, I'll click all the buttons. Repair everything, because you can take down the monitor. That's the thing. And I'll just repair it every time and hope that that's enough to deal with Birdie. I don't know how frequently Birdie shows up. That's the problem. I'm in mental anguish. I'm in mental anguish. This is hell. This is hell. Oh, why you do this? Mac Tonight, why you do this? I don't even know if Mac Tonight's your name, or that's just the name of the ad. Are you Mac Tonight? Do you have a different name? Good sir? Who knows? Let's get back into it. Great. Just what I needed. More to worry about. I need to be able to deal with these characters passively, honestly. If I can't deal with them passively, this is awful. So yeah, we just need to run repairs when possible, really. We don't need to hear about this again. Thanks, Chris. So I'm thinking we're just gonna occasionally do that. I said the camera's right. Yes. Okay. So just occasionally I'm gonna run the repairs. And we're gonna hope. Because I've got nothing. I got killed by Ronald by misclicking. If I could just click faster, I think I'd be fine. But I'm not very good at the whole mouse bit. I gotta be ready for Ronald around 3. Kind of the thing. Oh, it's under repair. Okay, maybe not both. Maybe not both. Because you can't use it while it's being repaired. That makes sense. That's one way to stop me. Mr. Boo Bananu. His catchphrase is potassium. I love getting that. So, we're a little screwed. I have no idea how I'm going to beat this. The very least, I think I need to repair the speakers every time I use them. I think for the vent heating, I need to do it less frequently, first of all, so probably just do it less. I don't know. Oh no. Oh, this game. It just knows exactly how to mess with me. I don't know how it's managed that, but it has. Was Birdie even in the original? That's a question. Because I swear I forgot Birdie even existed in the series. I knew she was in the second one. I didn't remember the first one. Hold on. Birdie. Were you in the original? You were. Oh. That's kind of surprising. She operates similar in the original. How have I never really considered Birdie? I just... Huh. How do you deal with her in that one, then? Because I don't recall there being a repair system or anything. That's interesting. As far as trivia goes, because I'm not sure. Either way... Ooh, the longer I play this, the less cut out for it I feel. This game is stressing me out. Oh. I got murdered for repairing things willy-nilly. Pain. So Grimace, if he gets out, he disables the speakers. Birdie, if she gets to the vent heater, disables the vent heater. So they all operate on separate things. But they're important for dealing with the other characters. Birdie less so, because Hamburglars are a lot less frequent. But nonetheless. How the hell am I going to do night 5? That's a question. It's the same thing, but worse. From what I understand, it's the same thing, but worse. I'm so screwed. In every way unimaginable, I'm screwed. This is awful. Please help me. I don't want to go back. I don't want to go back. I don't want to go back. Am I even capable? Have I reached the precipice of my skill? Is it over? I'm not giving up by any means, but I might need to take a break soon. I can only do so much with my nerfs. I could always watch a strategy on how to beat the knight, or watch Maximo's gameplay to see how they deal with all the characters at once. I guess. You're not wrong. Maybe we'll do that after this attempt. Did I hit the floor? I did. Good. We're gonna try this again. We're gonna go back to what I was originally gonna do. Just repair that system every time someone shows up at the drive-thru. No more, no less. Grimace gets out, we're so screwed. So we also gotta be careful of that. Okay. This... awful. Just awful. It's just awful. Why birdie? What birdie? Why you gotta do me like this? On the bright side, I'm starting to realize that the phone guy, the ones he doesn't mention, are usually the ones that have a solution we already know about. So like Mayor McCheese, you just do the usual drive away. And with Ronald, it's... what was that?
Don't take my burgers. Whoa, whoa.
Grab the back here. Because Hamburglar just moved. Why am I hearing sounds?
Where I hide my steel.
Why? I'm hearing sounds that almost remind me of Chris, but he shouldn't be active yet. Why are you... stop it!
Oh my! Would you look at who it is?
Ooh. I'm trying. I feel a lot more secure in repairing the vent heater. And Hamburglar just moved. And you can tell that based on voice lines, so... Stop it. Darn you. You mean you have me now? Okay, never mind. I mean, we're alive so far. I guess. Honestly, I'm not filled with confidence. Is that this?
Here I come. Whoa, 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 whoa.
What the world was that sound? I don't know. Also, it's...
Wanna see where I like steel?
Don't really... Oh, you can kind of see it. I just have to occasionally check. Okay. It's actually pretty good to know. Good for you, Mac. Good for you. On the right floor, right? Yes. Okay.
Here I come. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Fitting line. But don't.
Oh my! Would you look at who it is?
Almost there. Let's go! Oh.
So, I now know
Okay.
the layouts of these things. With that, I can get some money.
Night 4. Night 4.
My ex-boss doesn't have his dream fulfilled.
Oh.
I'll make him turn in his grave by messing with these very expensive and fragile robots. The workers say before he's dead. I'll frame it as an accident. And I'll take his place as manager after this job is done.
Lore.
Anyways, I used to be under construction way before this job.
I have no idea how I've made it this far. Gonna be honest. You know? Night 4? Stressful. Very stressful. Night 5. Stressful multiply. I do appreciate that I can at least check in the office if a system's broken. I don't have to check if the system is just gone. That's good. It helps. I don't know if it applies to this vent heater. It might not. In which case I need to be paying attention. Occasionally repair it. The method of doing it whenever Hamburglar speaks seems to work pretty well, because the chances he moves immediately afterward are pretty slim. And I can't really afford to constantly be checking on Birdie. So, as far as solutions go, that wasn't bad. Emerald, you can do it. Stay determined and don't give up. Mac and his crew can't stop you. But it has stopped me for like multiple times now. Canonically, I died in night 3. Oh. 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 I'm scared. I don't want to go into night 5. As far as I know, night 5 is the same thing but worse. I'm gonna double check that because I can just search specifically with remastered in mind. Five Nights at Mac Tonight Remastered Night 5. Does it say? No, there's no page specifically for the remastered versions, Night 5. Hopefully there's no new characters? I think that's the whole cast? I don't know. I am in pain. Emerald, let the theme song fill you with power. Oh, I'm scared. We're at the end now. The end game, so to speak. Alright. We'll tough it out. We'll hope for the best, and... God, Mac, have mercy on me. Have mercy on me. Night 5. Like this game only has the one tip. No, you cannot press it early. Okay, I gotta wait for it to stop ringing. Annoying, but fine. Hopefully it's right about this being the same thing, but worse.
Right.
Okay.
It's the end of the week now, and it is your first night on the job. See? It's as simple as that, isn't it? Glad to see you've been progressing on with your other nights as well. Thanks again for maintaining the animatronics until open day. So throughout the other calls, I mentioned about nearly all of the animatronics we have here and how they behaved lately. So tonight's recording won't be as long as there isn't really anything to discuss about in the building.
He mentioned specifically that's all the characters.
Tonight shouldn't be any different. So you know what you're doing, and I'll leave you to it.
Okay.
What are you doing here? You should wait. What are you doing?
Sorry, Chris.
Get away from me, you piece of...
I think Fangame might be dead. You're joking. What is that? It has been 3 seconds.
Here I come.
How are you gonna come back already? Oh god, they are active. Oh god. Oh god. They are way more active. Oh god. Way more. Like, oh my.
Don't take my burgers.
Doubt that, Grimace. Saw that. Oh my god, they are active. I'm gonna go on the assumption that needs repairing. Storing on the assumption that's the sound of the vent breaking. Okay, I severely underestimated this. Who is saying that line? I don't like the idea of a character being here that I don't know about. I'm dead. Oh my god. Thank you for playing fair. It's like, I just played the sound. You can't. Oh my god. That'd be some of the worst luck I've had.
Wanna see where I hide my steel? I can steal more than just hamburgers.
Oh my god.
Where are you?
Hand. Dang it! Two of them. Two of them. No! Both! Ah, I should have done the Hamburglar first, realistically, but I was just panicked. Ah! It's not helpful the mouse I'm using at the moment has, like, side buttons. I wish I could turn those off, because they keep causing me to tab out. I've realized that's what's causing it. Oh, I was so close. That night is so much worse. So much worse. Everyone, everything, all of it. 12 a.m. to 6 a.m. Oh. I got killed by Hamburglar because they're on the same timer. I thought maybe he took a bit longer. He doesn't. He doesn't. Okay, let's try that again. Hopefully less panicky this time. So we'll see on that one. Birdie's yet to show up, so I'm assuming I'm doing things right by repairing that. Right, I also gotta... Nope. That, then that. Please. Please. Why you guys send me back? I don't wanna be here. So we begin again. Hopefully I'm fine. I think if I could make it that far in one go, then again, beginner's luck is a thing. I don't know. I don't know.
Here I come. Whoa, 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 whoa.
I feel slightly safer doing that when he's set a line. Okay. So they show up just so fast this night. Who says hello there? I don't recognize that voice. That's different to Mac. I know it is. I don't like that there's a voice I don't recognize.
Here I come.
That's not a good sign.
Where are you?
Take my burgers. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Just go to the vent already, darn it, Hamburglar. I forgot about the... Glad I noticed that out the corner of my eye. How did you get from there to there so fast? Oh my god, they are so active. Like, almost astonishing how active they are. Took way too long on that. You won't hurt me, but the others will.
Oh my! Would you look at who it is?
I'm gonna repair that. That was risky. He was closer to the vent, that could have been terrible. Okay. Who is saying these things? I don't understand. Oh, okay. Trying everything now, I guess. Let's hope no one else shows up, because I accidentally clicked the speakers. Okay, good. I guess. Get out of here. God, I spent way too long on the camera there. Fine. Very much could. Shush, Grimace.
Here I come.
4 a.m.
Oh my! Would you look at who it is?
Biscuit. Four a.m.
I can steal more than just hamburgers.
Hamburglar might attack at most one more time?
Where are you?
Wanna see where I hide when I steal?
Not particularly. Still assuming that's the vent. That was a cleverly disguised moment.
Where are you?
Oh, I'm so close.
Wanna see where I hide when I steal?
Gotta be 6 a.m. soon. It's gotta be. Let's freaking go! Oh! 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 I'll catch up on chat in a second.
Any worse? The animatronics, they've been damaged, vandalized. They're right. I need to calm myself. It could be no big deal. I could just bring up the factory these things were made at and say they were delivered in a bad state. Yeah, my job isn't at stake. I have to let Chris know about them right away. But if they were delivered under good condition first, who and what damaged them? What's more concerning is that Chris hasn't told me about any activity going on throughout the security footage during his nights here. Something just isn't right. I'll have to take a quick check through the recent recordings.
There's a night 6. I expected it, but also my heart. Anyway, yo bro, Universal Pictures are hosting an event on April 2nd where all of their upcoming 2025 films will be shown, a teaser of sorts, and FNAF 2 will be shown. Oh! Actually good to know, thank you! Thank you. I'm eating right now, what's the lore so far? Long story short, McDonald's ordered a bunch of animatronics, and therefore had to close to make, like, renovations to the place for said animatronics. Chris's daughter had an illness, so that didn't jive well by the fact that he works for McDonald's. It's the only place that would hire him. Daughter died. Chris is not very happy about this. I have a daughter! Yeah! She's dead, you! In retaliation, he goes to the warehouse where the animatronics are currently being stored and vandalizes them. And our most recent call is basically just the owners being like, we could just say the animatronics were damaged beforehand, but if that's the case that we were not, why in the world are they damaged now? Chris hasn't reported anything. What happened? So Chris is on the revenge path. And then, in more recent events, because I think the cutscenes are flashbacks, Chris is dead. Or... you'll see in a moment. He's not quite dead, but he's not alive. Think Springtrap. Think Springtrap. Bruh, I'm dead. Oh, I'm scared. Night 6. Night 6. The last one. The last one. Night 6. I'm hoping it'll be easier because I don't have to keep track of as much. Like, is Grimace still a factor I have to consider? Is he not? I don't know. But Night 6 is one of those, we get rid of the everyone else. At least I'm pretty sure. Chris. What did I do to you? Sure, yeah, Chris is on the way. He can attack in any way the others could. Except for Grimace, I'm pretty sure. I don't think he can take Grimace's place. So I don't know if Grimace necessarily is inactive this night. So I'm going to still be monitoring at least the first time around. And if not, we'll just leave it on the speakers, because most of the ways he can attack us involve the speakers. I can imagine, Chris, but this is not the solution. Oh, you and me both, bud. You and me both. If Birdie isn't active, I shouldn't need to worry about that. Oh my god. Stop. Okay, Grimace might not be active. That's good to know. Gotta occasionally check on here. I think he's going somewhere else. Yep, that's, no. Do not go there. Thanks. Okay, that's there. Way too long. Way too long. He attacks way too fast for that to be how long we take. If at 3 AM he still hasn't used that, I'm just not going back to Grimace. Because I don't think Grimace is active. That's a custom night problem.
Can't let you go. I'm just seeing this.
I'm pretty sure Grimace isn't active. He would have gotten up by now.
I wish everything was back as it once was.
Alright, 3 AM. This is a little easier, 'cause it's not as much to worry about. Okay, if he goes to the drive-thru, he can very easily go back to the drive-thru very quickly. Or he can do that. Okay, Grimace is not active. Okay. Yep, I figured I might need a repair. Don't go there again, I beg. Okay, that's a lovely place to go, sure. Speaker repair. Hey, jeez, calm down!
He only cared for himself.
Oh, don't go to the vent. If he goes to the vent, I'm screwed.
I'm just seeing this.
Running on the assumption, Grimace is not active.
He only cared for himself. I wish everything was back as it once was.
Where's he going? He's moving a lot. Okay, the vent. Cool. Speaker didn't break.
Can't let you go. I'm just seeing this.
I'm kind of managing.
I wish everything
What are you
was
up
back
to,
as it
buddy?
was.
What are you up to? Where are you heading? Where are you heading?
Did deserve it.
I get that, buddy, but I'm not the one at fault, I think. Am I the owner? Am I playing as the owner? Is that why you blame me? Okay, it didn't break. Seems like. Okay. One more night. So close. Let's go! Chris got nothing on me. Oh, I've conquered. Oh. Okay. Right. I guess. Hi. Oh. That's not a face you want to mess with, I don't think. I won't lie. I don't know if this is a good idea. My good sir.
Well, here's the warehouse, Chris. This is where you'll be working through the nights.
And that's the
Very
sequel.
nice. Is this where those animatronics...
Or rather, the
dinosaur
sequel's
will be?
premise.
Indeed, they have been recently shipped, all in great condition, with no accidents at all upon delivery. So they'll be stored here until that McDonald's place is ready for them to be delivered. Oh, and also, it'll be only you throughout the nights here, as no other workers work night shifts, which is why we needed one in the first place.
Yeah.
And I'm sure you'll get the job done, no problem.
I'll get it done. No problem at all.
Snarky. Credits! Wait, am I British? Maybe. There we go. Congratulations, Chris, you are a final boss. I guess that means that Five Nights at Max Night 2 is a prequel. Really following the lines of FNAF, huh? Ooh. That was a lot. For me. Oh. Goodness. I'm most definitely gonna say that's enough for me. In terms of, like, I'm not gonna do the custom night. No way in ever good enough for that. Aw, look at the beta testers. I recognize some of the namings there, actually. Game Salmon, Taste Gaming, Next Genius, obviously. Admittedly, don't know Drago. Maybe I'll check them out at some point. Cameos. Well, I didn't really catch any because I was very busy trying to live. Thanks for playing. Thanks for playing. I did it! 5 Nights with Mac tonight. What a wild ride that was. Oh, stressful one of that. Stressful indeed. Let's look at the extras. We might as well. So yeah, custom night is back here. That makes sense. Let's look at some of the models. We got Mac tonight. We got the Hamburglar. We got Ronald here, a resident corpse. We got Mayor McCheese. I like this little song, like this version of the Mac Tonight theme. It's nice. We got Grimace here. Bane of my existence. You made this game so much harder. We got Birdie here, who we pretty much never saw, but I dealt with all the same. Still not sure if I just need to periodically repair the ventilation, or if it was just a matter of listening for the sound effect of it going offline. One of the two. And finally, good old Chris, as he exists during the final night. Got a Mac Tonight head shoved onto his face. It's pretty rough. We got cheats. No vent break, no speaker break, no grimace, fast nights, no birdie. No custom night. Rewards will not be unlocked if any cheats are on. Okay, that makes sense. Gonna get spring locked into a banana! I mean, if you want to look at the moon head as a banana, I guess. Mac card? Oh. This number's 1 to 5. Oh. Okay, you can repay nights. That makes sense. That makes sense. Look at comparison. Oh! Between the original game and the remake. Okay. We got rooms. Let's have a look. See the improvement. It's a little hard to see, admittedly, on the stream, but If you full screen it, I imagine it's easier. Let's have a look. Okay. Got the staircase, I see. Okay. We got Mac Tonight's stage. I like that his eyes glow. Then again, I guess the dark eyes while he's in place. I kind of see it. We got a hallway. Once again, makes sense. All in all, I feel like they made the place feel more lively, more McDonald's-like also. Like, I would expect more so what's on the right from a McDonald's than what's on the left. We've got this door here. Makes sense. We've got... Oh. Huh. I guess I switched what room Grimace is in, because... On the left you could see Grimace, but Grimace isn't on the right photo. I guess he used to be in the dining area. Not anymore. We've got the kitchen. Interesting. So we were... Yeah, that makes sense. We were in the kitchen. We got the old kitchen there. Fair enough. We've got our good old office. Similar mechanically. You can see the window here. I believe in the original, instead of using a big monitor to get rid of characters from the drive-thru, or in this case, just a window, you would have had to shut it. And I think in the second anniversary version, you spray like a can of something onto the window. And that basically stops them seeing inside, and therefore they don't have reason to break in. Also, what did Drive Away even do? How is that getting rid of them? I have no idea how that worked. Okay, that's the end of the room's characters. Okay, I can see the models. We got the original Mac Tonight model on the left, and the new one on the right. Okay, I kind of see the improvement. For one, Mac Tonight's head is way less shiny. Overall, it's still pretty simplistic, but I think because the rooms are so dark, you don't really need a massive amount of detail. So that's fair enough. Hamburglar. Oh, you're very different. That is such a weird look on the left. What? Huh. And then on the right, we have our new Hamburglar. We got our Corpse Ronald. I feel like, if anything, he's just a bit chubbier, a bit brighterly colored. I feel like it works, though. It's overall pretty similar design-wise. I wonder how Ronald worked in the original. Because, like, in this one, he was silent. Is he just another door character in the original? Just hear the door sound as usual? If so, I'm glad there's a way that he's, like, differentiated in this one. That'd be nice. That's nice. We got Mayor McCheese. He doesn't look too different from his original. Brighter colors, a bit more detail, make him more look cartoony, as you would expect from a McDonald's mascot, but, I mean, overall, same-ish. His big old sash is bigger. Grimace. I guess his eyes are bigger? Bit more detail on the model. But overall, it's not too dissimilar. We got Birdie. So I guess that confirms she did exist in the original. She looks very felt in the original, like the material felt. Versus now she looks more, well, on par with the rest of the material. And finally, Chris. Not too dissimilar in design. We got the glasses broken just across the board on this model. His shirt's blue. Not too big a difference. Less gore on him. Fair enough, honestly. Can't really see his shirt and such anyway. So, that works. And that's the end. Alrighty. Well, of all the ways we can end off this stream, I think with this song works. So, that in mind, let's wrap this up. I'll get the song playing again in a second. I just need to put the game back up. Okay, so that, my friends, was Five Nights with Mac Tonight Remastered. I'll admit, I had a lot of fun. Just comparing the moon emoji to the banana emoji. I mean, they are both yellow, so I can't really argue. Anyway, that was stressful, but honestly, I think that's the marker of a good FNAF fan game. I don't think any given FNAF fan game should not have some level of stress to it. It also kept me on my toes pretty well throughout. I don't think I ever got like, ah, gosh darn it, to the jump scares more than I was just like freaked out. Unless of course it's not coming. But even then, that's mostly me recognizing, oh, I made a mistake for whatever reason. Usually at least I hope. Wait, does this mean the moon isn't made out of cheese and it's made out of bananas? God, what a world that would be. Jeez. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap up the stream here. Thanks to everyone who tuned in. Much appreciated. I'm done suffering, thanks. I don't know if I'll play the sequel. There is a remake of it, so it could be interesting. But also, I feel like the first one's kind of just like the most special. I don't know. We could not. I haven't really decided. Anyway. I'm done rambling. We're gonna end off the stream. Thanks for those who tuned in. Much appreciated. But with that in mind, as I say at the end of all the streams, I hope you have a grand rest of your day, night, whatever it happens to be for you. And that's me done for tonight. Oh, Mac. What in the world have you done to me?